Here is a question worth sitting with today. Is the life you are living actually the life you were built for? Not the life that made everyone else comfortable, not the life that looked impressive from the outside, not the life you fell into because it was easier than choosing, the life you were actually built for. It is Alignment Saturday, and today we are not chasing more. We are getting honest about whether what we already have is actually for us. Say every word like someone who has decided to live in their truth, starting right now. I release every commitment, relationship, and habit that is pulling me away from who I am called to be. Alignment is not a destination I arrive at. It is a daily posture I choose. I am most powerful when I am living true to my values, my voice, and my vision. I walk away from everything that requires me to be less than I am in order to belong. My outer life is beginning to reflect my inner work, and that alignment is beautiful to witness. I am in the right season, doing the right work for the right reasons, and I feel that in my bones. When I am aligned, opportunities flow to me with an ease that striving could never produce. I release the performance of a life that looks good from the outside but feels hollow on the inside. I choose depth over appearance, purpose over popularity, and alignment over applause. Every decision I make today moves me closer to or further from alignment. I choose closer. I am no longer willing to stay in rooms, roles, or relationships that require me to shrink. My peace is the clearest signal that I am in alignment, and I protect it accordingly. Alignment means I can rest because I am not fighting against the current of my own purpose. I release comparison because my alignment looks nothing like anyone else's, and that is by design. I listen to what my spirit is asking for because it always knows what my mind is still catching up to. I am becoming more honest with myself about what I want, what I need, and what I am willing to do. A life in alignment is not a life without challenge. It is a life where the challenges have meaning. I stop trying to fit into spaces designed for a smaller version of myself. My values are my compass. Every time I honor them, I move deeper into alignment. I am aligned with my purpose, my peace, my people, and the plans God has for my life. I trust the quiet discomfort that tells me something is off. That feeling is a gift, not a threat. Alignment requires the courage to disappoint some people in order to stay true to who I am. I am building a life from the inside out, not constructing an image from the outside in. I give myself permission to outgrow things that once fit perfectly and no longer serve who I am. When I am aligned, I am magnetic. The right things are drawn to me without force or manipulation. I honor the signals my body, my mind, and my spirit send me instead of overriding them for convenience. Every step I take in alignment today is an investment in the version of me I am actively becoming. I am done tolerating misalignment in my schedule, my relationships, my mindset, and my choices. I am aligned, I am awake, and I am walking fully and freely in the life I was created to live. I manifest a life so deeply aligned with my purpose that every morning feels like an answer to prayer. I manifest the courage to walk away from everything that is misaligned, no matter how comfortable it has become. I manifest clarity about what is truly for me and the peace to release everything that is not. I manifest an inner life and an outer life that finally match what I believe and what I live, becoming one. I manifest the complete removal of every misaligned relationship that has been draining my energy in silence. I manifest a schedule, a routine, and a lifestyle that honors my values instead of contradicting them. I manifest the discernment to recognize misalignment early before it costs me what I cannot afford to lose. I manifest divine realignment in every area where drift has taken me somewhere I was never meant to be. I manifest the peace that comes from being fully honest with myself about who I am and what I truly want. I manifest that my work, my relationships, my finances, and my faith are all pointing in the same direction. I manifest the strength to say no clearly and consistently to everything that pulls me out of my lane. I manifest a community of people whose lives call me higher rather than pulling me toward who I used to be. I manifest that the version of me who is fully aligned becomes visible to the people who need what I carry. I manifest that alignment in my spirit produces abundance in every other area of my life without striving. I manifest the healing of every place in me that accepted misalignment because I did not believe I deserved better. I manifest bold, honest conversations that either deepen my alignments or clarify my misalignments. I manifest a business, a vocation, or a role that is so aligned with my gifts that it energizes rather than depletes. I manifest that this weekend becomes a time of deep, honest recalibration, setting my compass true before the new week. I manifest the release of every version of myself that I have been performing for other people's comfort. I manifest that every person I am truly aligned with stays, deepens, and grows alongside me. I manifest the wisdom to know the difference between a season of stretching and a life of misalignment. I manifest a home environment that is a sanctuary of alignment, peaceful, purposeful, and fully mine. I manifest that my yes and my no both come from the same aligned, grounded, uncompromising place. I manifest that stepping into full alignment this season opens doors that no amount of striving could unlock. I manifest the end of living for the expectations of people who do not carry the weight of my calling. I manifest that what I release in misalignment is replaced by something that fits the real me completely. I manifest a version of Saturday that is spacious enough to hear what my spirit has been trying to tell me. I manifest that alignment becomes the standard I hold every opportunity, every relationship, and every decision to. I manifest living so fully in my truth that those who need me can find me, and those who do not naturally fall away. I manifest complete, irreversible alignment in who I am, how I live, and everything I am building. Something just happened in this space. You just got honest with yourself about what fits, about what no longer does, about what you are actually building versus what you have just been maintaining. That kind of honesty is rare, and it is the first step toward a life that actually feels like yours. Use this weekend to recalibrate, not to overhaul everything at once, just to get quiet enough to hear what needs to shift, and then trust yourself enough to make one aligned choice, just one. That is how aligned lives are built, one true choice at a time. Subscribe to Daily Affirmations and Manifestations. Every day, we create a space to speak truth, release what is not ours, and step closer to the life we were actually designed to live. You deserve a community that calls you into alignment, not comfort. Subscribe and let every morning begin from your true north. Like this video and help someone else find their alignment today. Comment, "I am aligned, I am honest, I am living my truth." Say it and mean it. Share with someone who you know is living out of alignment and needs permission to change that. The most exhausting thing in the world is living a life that was never actually yours. You just chose something better.